Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be blowing up the Orlando Magic. As always, before we get in this video, if you guys could drop a like, and if you aren't subscribed, also change that right now. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to grind our way to 20k subs by the end of the year. Can we do it? Probably not, but you know what? We got to set the bar high. So we're going to be continuing the blowing up rebuilds today, as we're going to be blowing up the Orlando Magic. So the one player I think I'll keep today is Markelle Fultz. I think it makes sense to keep the man Markelle Fultz around, and everybody else is going to be gone. Nikola Vucevic is 29, so I only want to keep him. Isaac could be interesting to keep as well, but I'm going to be honest, guys. He sucks in 2K. Not in real life. 2K, he's just not good at all. It's just his shot tendency is so low. It's just, yeah, he's not good. He doesn't develop well either. I mean, there's no reason to keep him. So Markelle Fultz will be the man of the hour. He's going to be the man we keep around here, and we're going to see what kind of team we can put around him. So let's get started. So we did end up making the playoffs, and you know what? I decided to do the Magic today in honor of the season resuming in Orlando on July 31st with 22 teams being involved, which is great. I mean, we are going to finally see basketball here in a couple months, I guess. Man, it seems it's still so far away. It sucks, but nonetheless, we still get basketball here soon. But we do end up with a 15 pick right outside of the lottery, which isn't bad. So we'll definitely take that. But staff signing Steve Clifford, you know what? Not a terrible coach in real life, but I'm going to fire the twins around him, and I'm going to fire the head coach as well. Okay, so we're going to go with the man Michael Stauffer. We're also going to go with Trent Peterson. And then for head scout, we'll go with Cuba Gooding. For trainer, we'll go with Randy Martin. And for assistant GM, we're going to get the best staff money can buy, and we will go Logan Mills here. This should be the best staff ever. All right, Michael Stauffer, we're going to sign all those guys. Trainer, we don't get. Let's see if we can sign him now. Okay, Cuba Gooding, twin brothers here. And then assistant GM, we're going to go for Eli Best because he's the best out here. There we go. This staff is amazing. Great start to the video. Let's go to the draft now. So with the 15th pick, we could trade in or we could not. It just kind of depends. So the 15th pick for team intel, though, what is going on for team intel? So the Pelicans are selling, as always. Zion is always up for grabs. It's just you have to give up a ton of assets and a leg to get him, so I'm not going to go for that today. DeJounte Murray, also another player to go get. Devin Booker could be interesting to get today, just because we do need a shooting guard next to Markelle Fultz, and Devin Booker is pretty easy to get in this first offseason. I haven't got him in a while, so might be interesting to go for that. Jason Tatum, still one of my goals is to get Jason Tatum. And then someone pointed out to me the other day that I've never gotten DeAndre Ayton, which is actually not true. I've gotten it before, just not very often. Like, I don't get Ayton very often, but for this first move of the video, I think we will be going for Devin Booker. That way we can have a backcourt of Markelle Fultz and Devin Booker, because I think it would be awesome. So let's go see what we can give them. So we have Nikola Vucevic under contract if you want him for D-Book, and then I'll also trade you the second rounder. You know what? I wouldn't have been surprised if they took that, just because Devin Booker is stupid easy to get. What if I can give Kim Birch as well? Nope. And then I'll give you this 2023 pick and a second round pick, and they agree. I mean, like, Devin Booker is so easy to get in this first offseason. It's ridiculous. So D-Book, welcome to the Magic. So we're gonna have a nice backcourt of Markelle Fultz and Devin Booker. I already love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Let's go to the draft now. We still have this 15 pick, so we should still be able to take like someone decent here. Hopefully we can get like a starting caliber, whatever, front court player, because we have a backcourt now. But if not, we'll go for the backup point guard or whatever. Like Satoransky, Lil Cornette could be. I was about to say, I thought that was the 8th pick, but that wouldn't make any sense because we already passed the 8th pick. Miles Bridges wouldn't be too bad. Theo, Rashawn Holmes, Will Barton, Derrick Rose. Don't really want to go for Derrick Rose today. And then Sadiq Bey, Vernon Carey Jr. down here, Matt Kermaker, Aaron Naismith. Who do I want to go for? RJ Hampton or Nico Mannion? They could be our backups. That could be interesting. You know what? Why not? Let's go to RJ Hampton out of Australia. Should be a good point guard one day in the NBA. 75 overall. Probably going to be our backup for the video. And then Evan Fournier, Melvin Frazier. Evan Fournier actually accepts that contract. Whatever you do, I said every Magic video, but do not look up Evan Fournier's last name on Google. Just don't. I've never done it, but I've just been warned. So now I'm warning you, don't do it. All right, so Devin Booker, Markelle Fultz are the only ones that can stay here, and RJ Hampton now as well. But let's go ahead and get started with trading these two together. And let's see what we get for them, because we have to trade everybody, of course. So showing my 15th pick. 2K loves to glitch and do that. So let's go try this again without the 15th pick showing up. And Hutchinson, Satoransky, Nunn, and Robinson. Kind of need front court players now at this point though, because we really don't need backcourt. I guess I could move Robinson and Nunn to like shooting guard, small forward, or whatever. DeLon Wright, Dwight Powell, that could be interesting. Gary Harris, Jeremy Grant, Terrence Davis, Matt Thomas, Draymond. I think I might go this DeLon Wright, Dwight Powell trade, because why not? Dwight Powell can move to power forward, might even start, who knows? So Dwight Powell will move to power forward. DeLon Wright could be our backup shooting guard. We do need to trade Evan Fournier now. And let's trade Evan Fournier and Aaron Gordon together, see what we get. Hopefully a center pops up. OG Anunoby, Jonas Valanciunas did, but not ideal. Obviously, Buddy Hield, Julius Randle, Oladipo and Brogdon, OG, and Norman Powell. That's actually not a bad trade. I actually like this trade. You know why? Because OG is a baller and Norman Powell is a baller. So I'm going with that trade. Norman Powell is a bucket getter off the bench, and he's been balling this year when the season was going on. So now we have the Powell brothers. I'm pretty sure they're related, but could be wrong. I don't know that for a fact. All right, so I'm going to trade DeLon right now because now that we have that backup shooting guard, we really don't need him anymore. So we are going to trade for probably Bruno Fernando, nice backup center, possibly Frank Kaminsky and Chuck Diallo. Actually, this trade's always nice because one of them can move to power forward and they'll be our backup. So probably move Chuck Diallo to power forward. And then now our team's looking like this. We have Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton, Devin Booker, Norman Powell, Jonathan Isaac, OG Anunoby. We have to trade Isaac as well. Dwight Powell, Chuck Diallo, Mo Bamba, Frank Kaminsky. So we need to trade Frank or we need to trade Mo Bamba and Jonathan Isaac. And let's see if we threw these two together, what would be offered to me. Tobias Harris, we can bring Tobias back to Orlando. Looking for a center, really. Sabonis could bring him back to Orlando as well. I think the pick from Orlando turned into Sabonis, I believe. Vucevic could bring back. You know what? I think I might go with Sabonis, and we can get TJ Warren, Domantas Sabonis. Don't get him a ton. So go for Domantas Sabonis, and then now we have 3 power forwards that we essentially don't need, and TJ Warren as well. You know what? I think I'm gonna trade TJ Warren and Chuck Diallo, and I'm gonna look for a center power forward duo. Daniel Tice and Marcus Smart. Bojan, I did see Brandon Clark as well. Michael Porter, Will Barton, Robert Covington. Not gonna go for that. What do I want to do here? I think I'll go with the Zubac. Should I do the Zubac Brandon Clark trade? Dylan Brooks. You know what? We'll get Brandon Clark, and then now what our team look like? So we still have a ton of power forwards. Okay, and we really don't need Dylan Brooks. So what if we flipped Dylan Brooks and Dwight Powell together, and this no, I can't trade it. Okay, let's see. We can get that's not happening. Bledsoe, Jonas Valanciunas could be our center. Aaron Gordon, Tobias Harris. Okay, none of these are that great. Kelly Oubre, DeLon Wright. You know what? Let's go to free agency. Let's do what free agency has to offer. We have negative 30 million, so we can't offer anyone a contract. Okay, that kind of sucks. I thought I would have money, but kind of don't. I guess there's a lot of players making like over 10 million, but we're gonna renounce some of these guys. And if we trade somebody, like let's dump off. What am I gonna do here? Let's dump off Dylan Brooks and Dwight Powell's contract. That should free up like 22 million because we don't really need either of them. So Dylan Brooks, if we could just dump you off. Zubac in a first, we'll do that, and then I'll probably trade Zubac if I need to. And I'll also trade, who was it I said? Dwight Powell. Kind of want to get rid of him if I can get like a young player, not making a whole lot of money. That would be ideal, like Bruno Fernando in a first round pick. There we go. That should free up some money. So we have 15 million now to spend in free agency. Probably will still trade. Yeah, we're still gonna trade Zubac. There we go. Zubac will trade him. I know this is kind of a mess right now. I'm just making trades that don't make a lot of sense, but trust me, I have a plan in mind. For a center, I want free agency. We're gonna get Yard Trent first, I guess. All right. So for the center, I want Whiteside or Drummond's probably gonna be the best center to get, and I can't afford either of them. Okay, but I can. I'm like 4 million off from Whiteside, or I could go for Montrezl Harrell. Why not? We'll go for Montrezl. Change it up. I don't get Montrezl very often. So Montrezl Harrell will be our center. So I have a front court of Montrezl and Sabonis. The spacing is gonna be absolutely amazing, right? Our Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton, Devin Booker, Norman Powell, OG Anunoby, Sabonis, Brandon Clark, and then yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, so now the only thing I want to do is I'm probably gonna move Gary Trent to small forward, and that's about it. So yeah, this is gonna be our team for season number 1. I don't know if it's a championship team. Most likely it's not. I'll probably stop at the trade deadline because I don't like the front court a whole lot. Sabonis and Montrez, it's not the most ideal thing in the world, but maybe if I made a trade right now that could change some things. So let me see. What if I wanted to throw Montrez? You know what I might do actually? Let's move Montrez to power forward, and he goes up. And let's see if I traded this top 3 protected pick and Montrez, what would I get offered? I want a center. Jonas Valanciunas keeps getting offered to me, but it's not like I don't really want him, if you know what I mean. D'Angelo Russell, Whiteside, but I get Avdija out of this as well. That's actually not a bad trade. Not a bad trade at all. I might come back to it, but if I could go for this certain center that's on the Jazz and Rudy Gobert, you know what? I think that could be a W in itself. So Rudy Gobert, and I'll give you Montrezl Harrell. We need 97K in this trade. Okay, I'll give you Wesley Iwundu as well because I do need to trade him. And I'll give you this top 3 protected pick and the 2024 Blazers pick. And also Bruno Fernando for Rudy Gobert. There we go. So we got our center now. That's what we wanted. So Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton, Devin Booker, Norman Powell, Ojanobi, Gary Trent, Sabonis, Brandon Clark, and Rudy Gobert, Frank Kaminsky. That is what I'm talking about. I think we are poised and ready to go win this championship. So guys, let's go get started and see what we can do in season number 1. So at the end of season number 1, this is probably one of our worst records by far in one of these series. We went 48-34, which isn't the greatest record in the world. Still a playoff team though, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, you guys can't see that, but we are the 2nd seed as we went 48-34. I'm actually kind of a little shocked about that. Why? Okay, so Milwaukee won 56 games, 48. Okay, I guess we were one of the better teams in the NBA. All right, I guess we were a decent team in the NBA, I guess. I thought we had like a terrible record because 48-34 is not great, but everybody kind of had a bad record. I don't know. Sometimes 2K be doing that where it's like everybody has like weird seasons, but we had 28 from Devin Booker, 18 from Markelle Fultz, which is good to see from the former first round pick, or first overall pick, I should say. And then Sabonis, 14 points. Rudy Gobert with 12 and 11. Brandon Clark with 11 off the bench. And then Norman Powell with 10 as well. Trent did his thing. OG Anunoby, 6 points. Very nice. So yeah, now I'm just kind of curious to see. This was a rotation all year, by the way. I sent RJ Hampton to the G League just because he wasn't getting any minutes anyway. So yeah, not looking too bad. But let's go ahead and see what we got going on against Cleveland. We have Garland, Sexton, Osman, Love, Drummond, Wiseman. They have Wiseman and Drummond, so that's a very nice center duo. Hopefully we're able to beat them here in the first round. Rudy Gobert will clamp both of them up, and we're up 2-0. Looks like he is doing just that. 3-0, and can we go on to the second round easily? 3-1, and we beat them in 5 games, which is good. So we are on to the second round to play the Brooklyn Nets. We have Kyrie and Kevin Durant, so our road might come to an end here. Another center duo with DeAndre Jordan, Jarrett Allen. Rudy Gobert will stop them, so let's go ahead and see what we can do here. They're up 1-0. They're up 2-0. Can we win one? And 3-1. Can we win another one? Yes, we do. Okay, so we're slowly making this comeback. So let's see if we can force the game 7 and bring this back to Orlando. That would be kind of amazing against the Brooklyn Nets. And yeah, it's not happening. Okay, so 118-131. So we do lose here, which is fine. This team wasn't the greatest team I've ever built anyway. Devin Booker, Rudy Gobert are fine, but you know, Markelle Fultz I want to keep around, although I'm gonna have to pay him now, so it's gonna kind of suck, but we're gonna have to do what we can do. So we have the Bucks and the Warriors, and it looks like the Bucks are gonna go on and win the championship. All right, very nice. All right, now what I want to do is I want to go straight to the draft lottery, and I want to resign Rudy Gobert. And did we have a first round pick that I should know about? No. Okay, well, we did trade that Hawks pick, but the staff is fine. We don't have a pick, so let's go straight to free agency. Team player options, I guess. And you know what, I want to sign a max free agent if I can afford one, but we'll have to see if we can. Qualifying offers: Gary Trent, you know what, I would like Markelle Fultz, OG Anunoby back, of course, but for free agency we have Giannis here, we have Kawhi here, so I definitely want one of those guys if I can get him. So Rudy Gobert, oh my lord, I don't know why I just renounced Markelle Fultz. Hopefully he's still, hopefully we can still sign him, and I just renounced. Okay, that's great. All right, now we need to trade Sabonis and Norman Powell. I'm gonna trade Sabonis right now. I kind of want to dump him off for a young player. Wendell Carter first is just what I needed, so we'll do that. And then Norman Powell, we're gonna trade you as well. That we can have the most amount of money as possible, and we'll go with this Bruno Fernando first round pick trade. All right, so I want to go for Kawhi or Giannis, to be honest. And Markelle Fultz, I still want to go ahead and give you your contract now. That way it does that thing that it likes to do. And we might end up losing Rudy Gobert. Let me see. How many offers do you have? Yeah, it's 100. Yeah, I think, you know what? I'm going to offer Rudy Gobert. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't think I will. I honestly think we can get Giannis or Kawhi, which is what I want to do. So I'm going to go for one of these guys and see if we can get one of them, obviously. So let's see if we can get one of them. And we get Giannis. I actually get both. But, of course, we are going to sign. And Gobert has yet to... I don't know if Gobert signed another contract or not. But I think I might have... I'm going to sign Kawhi in this situation. But why can't I afford him? That doesn't make any sense. I can sign... That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Let me offer those contracts again. I don't know why it's saying I can't afford them now. I mean, I was literally just affording them, right? All right, let's go back to this. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. Let's see if I can afford them. So Kawhi is gone now. So I guess we'll have to go for Kawhi goes to Chicago. Gobert has yet to sign somewhere, I think. And no, he's gone actually. And then we'll sign Markelle Fultz and Giannis, which I wanted. OG Anunoby still here as well. And then for center, Gobert is gone now as well. Okay, I figured he would be. But we have $19 million in cap space still. We do have Wendell Carter here. I am going to trade Wendell Carter and Bruno Fernando and see what would pop up. If I do get Clint Capella offered to me, which is probably going to be the move I do, to be honest with you. Or we could go for Okongwu or Nurkic or even D'Angelo Russell, I saw. But I think, you know what, to change it up, I think I'm going to go for Nurkic and Zubac. I don't get Nurkic a whole lot. So Nurkic, welcome to the team. Clint Capella's usually the guy I go for. So you have Brandon Clark. So now we look at this team. We got Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton, Devin Booker. No small forward right now. And then center spot's good. So we literally just need a small forward, which OG Anunoby's out there. And we need Gary Trent back. And we should be good to go. So I'm going to offer OG Anunoby, Gary Trent their contracts. And guys, we should be set for season number 2. I have a feeling we will go on to win this championship this time around. I'm going to move Gary Trent back to his natural position at shooting guard. And we should be good to go, guys. So yeah, we have a 9-man rotation with Giannis joining the helm. So let's go ahead and see how magical this number season 2 is gonna go. I'm not even gonna lie, Giannis in Orlando uniform just looks kind of weird. It looks out of place. I don't know what it is. This looks kind of funky. But 22 points from Giannis himself. And yeah, and Michael Stoffer, coach of the year. So we went 65-17. We get to play the Chicago Bulls in the first round. So let's go see. We had his stats looked like. Devin Booker led the way with 27, Giannis with 22, Markelle Fultz with 18, and Nurkic with 14. RJ Hampton had 10 and 5 off the bench. Not bad. And everybody else had a decent amount of stats. The rotation, still kind of the same, obviously. Giannis, OG Anunoby, Brandon Clark, Zubac, RJ Hampton, Gary Trent. So, yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to see if we can be the Chicago Bulls team in the first round. We gave them Sabonis, and we traded Wendell Carter to Portland. So, a little bit different, a little bit weird looking around the league. We're up 2-1 on the Chicago Bulls. 2-2. Are we going to lose the Bulls? 3-2. Do not lose Chicago. Do not lose Chicago. What is going on? I think, actually, you know what? I think the Bulls have Kawhi. Now that I think about it. I remember he signed with the Bulls, I think. But we should be able to win Game 7 here. And, yeah, we're blowing them out. So, yeah, I think the Bulls had Kawhi, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go double check that. And, yes, we eliminated Kawhi pretty early. That's a bonus as well. So, that's good. Now I get to play Brooklyn, who eliminated us last year in 6. Hopefully, we can beat them in less than 6 this time around. We're up 1-0. They even it up. We're up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we do. Beat them in 5. And nope, can we beat them in 6? We do. Return the favor and beat them in 6. We got Boston here, Kimba, Mark Smart, Joe Brown, Tatum, and Robert Williams. Lou Williams also off the bench, I saw. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and that's all she wrote. 3-1, 3-2. And you know what? That is not all she wrote, because this is a 7-game series now for no reason at all. Hopefully we can finish them here, because there's no reason why the Celtics should come back from a 3-0 deficit. And we beat them. Okay. Devin Booker had to drop 40. Giannis had 14, 16, and 8. I'm going to need a little bit more from you, Giannis. We're going up against the Warriors now with Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Greg Brown, and also Dwight Howard. Some might come around against them. They're up 1-0. We even it up. We're up 2-1, 3-1. And that is what I'm talking about. Let's go to Simcast now. I almost forgot to stop the simulation because we got to jump in and get some gameplay to end off this video, as we all know. And it looks like they might beat us here. It is a very close game, which I love to see. Very close. I'm going to jump in. If it stays close once we get later in the game, I'm definitely jumping in with like, yeah, 118 to 122. Jump in now, finish them off, and we'll go on to win this championship we're not going to choke this lead. Scored, and it is 120 to 122. So this is a very close game, but I plan on closing this out with no problems. And we're going to get OG Anunoby cutting to the basket as we get the and one to go through. Eric Paschall fouls him on the way up, and that should be good to go. All right, let's go ahead and shoot this free throw. And can we convert the and one? We do. 120 to 125. And now the Warriors call a timeout. There's going to be a timeout galore today, it seems like. Gentlemen, we're back on the floor. It is 120 to 125. Golden State's trying to convert a basket, and they pass out to Wiggins for three. He misses it, in and out. Let's go to Devin Booker on this possession. I thought they took out Giannis for a second, but I'm wrong. Never mind. Okay, Nurkic cutting the basket. There we go. Nice little layup package going there. 120 to 127. I wouldn't be shocked if the Warriors call another timeout as they're down by 7. They have one more. Hopefully there's no more timeouts in this game, but I highly doubt it. It just slows the pace down. It's very annoying. But hopefully we can clamp them up in this possession. I see Clay wide open, and he misses it. Clay rarely misses those, but he did miss that one. For some reason, run up to the floor. Oh my gosh, this is a dunk all day. You can't do that. 120 to 129. We are leading them. We are taking off with this game. So, all right, man. Let's see what Curry got. Steph, let's go. Let's see what you got. I'm sure you're about to call another timeout, huh? Oh, he lost the ball. I didn't even do anything. I just freaking trying to play defense. All right, now I'll try to. Okay, Curry's trying to go to the rim. Good defense by Nurkic. He misses it. Giannis grabs the rebound. We're running the floor, and again, you can't stop Giannis in transition. It just isn't possible, man. 41 from Curry and 38 from Giannis tonight. The man is just on a mission. And we get a steal. We pick Stephen Curry's cookie jar, and we're gonna dunk that. 120 to 133. I think it's safe to say this game is definitely over. We are up by 13 now with a minute 10 left. Can I pick Curry's cookie jar again? Would I be able to do it again? Yes, I can. Curry is cold now. Markelle Fultz in transition, dunking on it. That should be dagger by 15 points. There we go. Curry has lost the ball 3 freaking times. The ball handle is not there for the man today. Let's go, Clay. Let's see what you got. Devin Booker and Clay. And Clay dribbles in mid-range. They miss again. They are cold from the field. They've missed their last few shots. All right, man. See what you got. D-Book. Let's see what D-Book can do. You know what? I kind of want to hit a 3 with Devin Booker to just dagger this for sure. Let's get a pick. And Clay is cold. And that's a terrible 3. But you know what? In and out. And we almost got the offensive rebound, which would have been nice. But Wiggins in transition, trying to shoot over Giannis. They miss again. Again, the cookie crumbles, and I'm going to go to Devin Booker in transition. It's not going to work, but Giannis is cutting to the basket, and you can't stop it, man. 120 to 137. This is game over, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We were so close to being done with this series, and as you guys know, we started a new series with the whole Google thing. We'll get back to that. We still have 82-0 challenges. I'm going to try to think of some more series, but anyways, guys, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.